I'm here to talk to you about a film called Taxi Driver. It's one of Martin Scorsese's most famous films, actually one of the ones that really made him famous and solidified him as a fucking badass director in Hollywood. And the reason for that is because of his neorealism style, which is like reality, only a little bit more romantic. It's like reality, but not quite. And that pretty much sums up the New York City that was depicted in Taxi. I just thought it was interesting how Scorsese can make a porn-laden city look so beautiful. That's one of the things that interests me stylistically about the film, as far as the direction that he took with it. I definitely want to talk about the screenwriter, Paul Schrader. Quite a story with him. He was a film critic in Los Angeles. He had a job at AFI, the American Film Institute, but he lost that job. He got a divorce. He was in debt. And so he started drinking. Well, he was drinking heavily. And then he became depressed. And then he actually became suicidal. He was contemplating killing himself when he was writing Taxi Driver. So the main character, Travis, that's played by Robert De Niro, is really realistically based on him. So any argument I find interesting about screenwriters and saying that writing yourself into screenplays won't really work, well, in Paul Schrader's case it did, and it actually saved his life. You know, because before the success of Taxi Driver, he was totally going to off himself. So I mean, I'm just like really fascinated with Paul Schrader now. Because I didn't know anything about him before I watched Taxi Driver and started researching it as far as what to talk about for the film, because I wanted to talk about something different, because most people, when they hear Taxi Driver, the first thing they think about is De Niro when he's standing in front of the mirror and he has the guns and he says, "You talking to me?" So I just wanted to find out something a little bit more about how the film was made. So Scorsese, as soon as he saw the screenplay from Schrader, he knew he wanted to make that film. And so that's really what draws me to it. And also the story of Jodie Foster, because she was 14 years old when she took the part of the child prostitute in the story. And actually the prostitute's name is Iris, and therefore my daughter Iris will never be watching this film. It will never happen. As long as I live and breathe, I will do everything in my power to make sure she doesn't know anything about this film, as magnificent as it is, and as much of a work of art as it is, and a legend. My daughter Iris cannot watch Taxi Driver ever. So that's pretty much my review of Taxi Driver. And did I tell you guys where I am? Oh, maybe I didn't in this take. I don't know. I've done like about 20 takes or so at this point. I'm actually sitting downtown. I'm in downtown Chico. I'm sitting outside a Jack's restaurant. And I think my brother is trying to text me. But anyway, I'm sitting outside a Jack's restaurant in downtown Chico. It's my favorite restaurant. It's like an old classic diner. and I just thought I'd come down here tonight and just kind of meditate on Taxi Driver. And actually, I just watched a second taxi drive past, and the streets are really bare tonight, so it's a perfect night to kind of hang out in the city and talk about Taxi Driver. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and let's all go watch Taxi Driver again. Okay.